Hi, my name is Charlie Easton. I'm an artist and welcome to my studio here in Vancouver, British Columbia. I was lucky and honoured to be chosen for the art residency in Gwaii Haanas in June of 2014, along with two other fantastic and inspiring artists. It's safe to say, and certainly no overstatement, to say that the experience was a seminal one for me, both as an artist and in the way that I create my art, but also as a person and as a new Canadian. I wanted to create this short video for you just to describe a little bit about how the experience has impacted my art and my painting, and in particular the paintings that you see at the Haida Museum on display today. I'm predominantly an outdoor painter, or a plein air painter if you want to use the fancy term. This means that I try to get outside to paint as much as I possibly can. I paint mostly in acrylics, and I try to get the bulk of a painting done on site. In each piece, I'm not only trying to capture the colours, the shapes and the tones of a scene, but I'm trying to capture a bit of the emotion that I feel at the time. And in Gwaii Haanas, the emotions range from awe, amazement and joy to humility, reverence and connectedness. The paintings I did in Gwaii Haanas have three possible fates. Some will be tweaked in the studio, signed, and then they become finished pieces on their way to one of the galleries that represent me across North America and beyond. Some will be used for inspiration for a studio painting. And finally, some will be seen as simply a learning experience, and the paintings themselves become firewood. Whatever happens though, the experience of that painting is etched indelibly into my memory and into my artistic development. On this trip, we were privileged to see sites that I could not have expected, hear stories of the Haida traditions, and see firsthand the connected nature of the ocean, the land and the people. The pieces that are on display at the museum all came from direct studies that I did in Gwaii Haanas, and each tried to depict an element of what made the residency so special for me. In Cape St. James Afternoon, I aimed to show the rawness of the open ocean and the incredibly active and dynamic relationship between the sky, the ocean and the land. In Burnaby Island Receding, I aimed to capture the motion of the tides, the abundance of life within the water, and the atmospheric conditions that contribute to Gwaii Haanas feeling like it's a place that goes on forever, with headland after headland receding into the ever-present mist. In Gwaii Haanas Afternoon, I attempted the almost impossible task of capturing the essence of one of the most moving places that I've ever visited, Skungwaii. When I was there, I was struck by the past, the present and the future of the place. The history of the village, the current importance of it to the Haida people and to the world as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and also the future of it as the poles gradually fall and complete their life cycle. In my painting, I tried to capture the temporal nature of the place in a painting that shows one fleeting moment, the shaft of light that shines through at the end of a day, illuminating just the back of the poles as the carved face looks on, out to the ocean and to a new day not long away. I feel incredibly honoured to have been a part of the Artists in Gwaii Haanas 2014. And I know that it's an experience that will stay with me for the rest of my life, impacting my artwork. And so it only remains for me to say a massive hawa to everyone from the Haida Museum, the Haida Nation, and of course Parks Canada, for such an incredible experience. And having drunk from the spring at St. Mary's in Haida, I know I'll return. So until then, thanks very much.